It's great to be here and participate in this very interesting discussion. I'm going to make a shocking announcement. There is an economy outside banks, so thank you. Yeah, I know it is a critical thing, but I'm going to second what was heard earlier in the panel. The way to a healthy banking system is through a growing and competitive economy. And to that end, I have to say that in the last 3 years, we have seen many changes, many reforms in the tax policies in Greece that we believe guide the Greek economy in the right path. In December 2019, it was a very big shock for us tax professionals because after 10 years, for the first time, we had a tax bill that didn't have to do with the increase of tax rates, but had structural reforms in there that took away competitive disadvantages of the Greek economy. I have to mention the introduction of the special regimes for individuals, attracting people to adopt Greece as their tax residency, and of course the introduction of the participation exemption, whereby a Greek holding can enjoy dividends and capital gains from EU subsidiaries without suffering Greek corporate tax. But that's not enough. We need more. And we need more to support a new relationship between the Greek society and the Greek tax administration and the Greek state, because this is what is going to make things move forward. So we need to support transparency, as you have mentioned. It's very critical to have the reforms to support the digitalization. The Greek tax administration made the beginning in that journey with My Data, which is basically the electronic books that were introduced this year. Thankfully, there is a lot of support from the European Union. There's funding there, so we hope to see more in that journey. We need more technology, we need more digitalization, but above and beyond all, we need more reskilling of the people. The people within the Greek state need to understand that they have to do their job in a different manner. Transparency and the utilization of technology is going to allow a better relationship, a quicker relationship. We envisage a future where people don't ever have to go to the tax office, but they can do everything from their phones on, from their computers. And they don't have interaction with the tax authorities, basically, because this would allow us to let go a lot of bad habits of the past. Let me put it this way. There's another thing that we need to address, which is trust. I have the privilege of talking to many investors, and I'm really happy to hear that you're considering Greece for your new investment. And the question I always get, and the funny thing is that I get it from Greek investors more than foreign investors, is how do we know that the system will not change? How do we know that the incentives are going to be there when the government changes? So this is something we need to address. We need to introduce the notion where tax is politically agnostic, basically. So we have to have a policy, we have to have a strategy, and all the parties and the productive forces have to be committed to that strategy if we want to move forward, which I know is very difficult, but you know, people can dream. And last but not least, we need not to forget that tax is an instrument, not only to collect revenues, but also to shape behaviors. So we have seen the introduction of many green incentives in the latest tax laws. We're waiting much more. Please approve the new incentives to make sure that the economy is driven into the right direction, and we come back with a growing and competitive economy.